We're back, and we're not going to be talking about dogs and cats. We're going to be talking about the Animal Care Center and the revitalization with Barbara Hayes. How's it going?
Great. I'm busy over here.
Well, I know, and while we were getting ready for the taping, I got talking about dogs versus cats, and we're not taking that conversation public. But these guys are some of your fresh litter, right?
Oh, we've got plenty of them. It's the time of year when we start to see the animals coming in greater numbers than any other time of the year. Last year in June, we received 700 animals in 30 days. That's a lot.
Whoa!
Yes.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit about the public conversation that's been occurring about animals in Norfolk and what we can and can't do, but more importantly, what we are doing. And Jake, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, you're here because you know how to control these guys.
Kittens, yes. I can control a kitten.
Can you? So you have 4 minutes to prove to us that you can control these kittens.
All right.
But more importantly, I think we're going to have some pictures with you and a paintbrush. What has you and a paintbrush got to do with the level of animals that are in the Animal Care Center?
Well, we're almost finished with our new color scheme.
It is awesome.
On the shelter exterior and the interior.
And why?
The hope is to brighten the place up, to encourage people to stop by, make it look not so industrial, not like a warehouse. A lot of people oftentimes don't even know that we are located there until they're inside.
And there is where?
On Sabre Road, 5585 Sabre Road. A block from Military Highway.
Yeah, not far from Military Highway or Virginia Beach.
You might see the glow from Military Highway.
It is bright.
It's bright. It's beautiful, though. It was kind of an off yellow color, didn't stand out at all. And we, about a year ago, changed our logo and our colors. And we've tried to make that color scheme work inside and outside. And it's blue and green, and they work so nicely together. But the outside looks so sharp. And the materials for all of this was actually made possible by the donations to Friends of Norfolk Animal Care Center. So this is all being done, or the majority of it is being done with donor dollars specifically for facility upgrades.
And we've kind of got a theme going with Stephen in the last segment talking about Nauticus and the rebirth and revitalization of Nauticus being done through the creativity of the staff. Same thing here. The staff and volunteers.
That's why I brought him along today. We do have to do a lot of stuff in-house. We're an animal shelter. We don't have money for fancy designers or consultants, so it is simply the hard work and dedication of the people and the volunteers and the donors who are a part of our organization. And our goal has always been to make it a fun and exciting place to visit because it does matter to these guys. They don't really see the colors or care about the colors, but when people come in and they have a good experience, little guys like these, big guys, they're going to get a home.
And that's a major part of the strategy.
Correct.
To really kind of correct a population issue.
Yes, yes.
Let's talk turkey. When we start having that public conversation about the future of the Animal Care Center and where it should be, we are talking about increasing adoption, but also trying to decrease the return rate, right?
Not so much the return rate. I mean, we want families to have the right match, and it's not always the right match when you get home. So we say to everybody, if it's not working out, we'll take them back.
Okay.
I mean, that's what we would do. So it's not necessarily to decrease animals being returned, but finding the right match and keeping them in their homes forever. But also reuniting lost pets with owners and simply having an awareness that our shelter exists. I think that's been a challenge for us because we don't have the advertising dollars to get our name out there. So we really have to rely on a nice, clean facility, great customer service, and a good adoption experience. And you'll tell your friends and neighbors. And that's worked because our numbers have gone up consistently over the past few years.
The numbers of intake, but also the numbers of adoption.
Yes.
So that keeps it somewhat even.
And overall, I mean, the percentage of animals, unfortunately, that we aren't able to help, that we are an open admission shelter, so we'll take anybody in.
Now, I was going to say, what does that mean?
Anybody is welcome. I mean, you walk in there and there's rabbits and ferrets and about 120 cats and dogs and chickens and just about
the three-legged, half-blind dog.
Well, and not just that, but, you know, purebred puppies. And it's amazing at what we cast off as society. And so there are just amazingly great animals there, and we should be everybody's first stop when they're thinking about getting a pet. And it's important because, yeah, there are some folks who have concerns about what we're doing.
Notice that Jake is the first one to lose one off the sofa. Just,
well,
I know.
I wasn't paying attention.
But I guess in looking, I mean, if you could be the first choice, and I know all my pets have come from the animal care center or from a shelter, and they've been awesome.
Oh, they're incredible. I mean, this little guy just doesn't stop. He doesn't stop moving, but he doesn't stop purring either.
Yeah.
He wants to be up on my shoulder. But for $75, you get an animal that's sterilized, microchipped, vaccinated, all kinds of good stuff. And if you stop by and see us in a couple weeks, that's why we're pushing so hard to get these, some of these projects done. It's the first of our 3 major adoption events, our signature events. It's Kitty Palooza again. And I think everybody remembers last year.
Cats just flew out of the place.
About 93 cats in 3 or 4 days. We ran out of cats. So that's why we've got cats in foster homes, and we've got cats waiting at the shelter. They'll be $25 each, and that includes everything our normal adoption covers. Pick a friend, and you can have 2 for $40. And if you wear your tie-dye to the event, we'll even give you 20% off those prices.
And if you want to find out more about it, where can you go?
Well, you can find out information on our website. It's www.norfolk.gov/NACC. Visit the shelter. Please come in the shelter. We want everybody to come see it. That's 5585 Sabre Road, or call us at 441-5505.
Super. And I have to end the segment by saying they've been absolutely precious. But Sophie, my beagle from the shelter, would not be happy if I brought one home.
You'll never know till you try.
Okay, we'll end on that. When we come back, I might learn how to skateboard, or I might not. Stay tuned to find out.